into stage 20, the Braum is nasty for some of these skirmishes.
It really is, and also because of that Braum lock-in.
I'm not really sure there's much they can do about it. There's a big wave there. Now Marcoon starting to walk out.
All right, Odo maybe the first one to arrive. Marcoon does get bopped and uses the scuttle crab to get a little bit of safety. Back up finally from Certus, and it's XL that get first blood, punishing Marcoon. A hop, a skip, a jump over the wall, and Certus gets one back for SK. Interrupted on the retreat, and he's low on mana. Limit will be able to arrive to the fray as well, but not in time to save Peach. Certus will be forced to flash finally over the wall, being chased down by Odo, who hops and uses those boomerangs to get the hyper, and a 2-for-2 early on.
Kind of helps out XL, or in a way, so...
He ended up, but didn't you? Then with the 2 kills secured, we're back into fighting. Irrelevant's going to use the slice and dice to get to safety. Marcoon's trying to help out as Odo hops over the head of the crocodile. That's another kill secured for XL. Marcoon flashes forward to get another in reply. Odo's on the hunt. He's got 2 under his belt, and with blue and red buff on his champion, that will be an easy one to secure it. 3-0 for the top lane. No.
We're still going. Certus is leaping over.
Oh, here comes Certus. The fight's not done. No ultimate available to him, and Odo's going to be able to jump to safety. Also so close to that Mega Gnaw. Trying to find a target to jump onto.
Yeah, Doss has been spotted though by Limit, so they're well aware that SK are sitting in this brush.
Ooh, Marcoon Hex flashes over the wall. Limit and Peach step forward. That Glacial Prism will not lock anybody down. Keeper's Verdict sends only Limit away. Kill secured by XL. But once again, Marcoon coming into this potential top lane. Hex flashes over the wall. The ultimate is available. Where does the Verdict get fired? Odo being run down, and we'll use that now by a couple extra seconds. Teleport's committed from both sides. Peach now joins the fight. And will they be able to pick up Abba? No vision. I think they don't actually know he's there. Abba's going to step into the bush, and Marcoon gets shot in the face with that accelerated shock blast. Peach commits forward with the assault. Dredge line from Doss manages to buy some time. And with that prison going just a little wide, Marcoon survives. Irrelevant's TP in once again behind the teams. Mega Inferno Bomb tagging up Peach. Now it's Irrelevant fighting 2 as Peach is taken down by Certus. Looking to hop forward at that rocket jump. Abba's on 200, but they can't get the range. They can't get close enough. The bomb does it. Another for Certus, and SK take control. On himself a big damage boost, and Doss looking to Hex Flash over the wall. Marcoon's got his own flash available, and the ultimate starts to wind up the Poppy Copter and doesn't fire it yet. Tower secured the moment it falls. Marcoon's over and stuns up Peach right into the wall. Another kill secured from Certus, and he's going to use that rocket jump, going all the way forward. The engage from the Killer Instinct, and Patrick will get the shutdown, find himself the kill. Doss needs backup, Doss needs help. Exit Kick's trying to use the satchel in. Keeper's Verdict will kick away Patrick for now, and a 3-on-1. Abadage fires back with a shock blast. Another flush over the wall. Exit Kick gets another. Now the bouncing bomb goes over Patrick's head, and he's going to be able to shut down Exit Kick. 7 kills to 10. Nearly 1,000 gold separating the teams, and it is just madness all game long, as does Marcoon. SK committed, 5 members inside the pit. Odo's coming from the top lane, and it's looking to turn, looking to burn, and that's a dead Braum in the river. Prison will catch Irrelevant for now. He's jumping onto Patrick. The Mega Inferno Bomb doesn't really do a lot. It forces XL to split up. Dredge line connects onto the mid laner. Pop backwards with the satchel. Where's the damage follow-up? It takes time. They need the space. Bouncing bomb will just force them back again. The Herald still stands, and ultimately, SK got the kill.
And in the grand scheme of things, you're actually XL moving over towards the Dragon when SK weren't ready for it.
I mean, XL in there very early. Keeper's Verdict will kick 2 away. Back up from SK, slowly moving it. Peach has still got the smite available, and in the smite fight, it's picked up by SK. XL are locked behind the wall, and they get themselves a kill to boot.
And it's Baron at the 20-minute mark.
I did not actually think they were going to try it, and I was wrong. SK are inside the pit. All 5 members committed the teleports as well. Limit and Abadage as well as Peach are here for now. 2,000 hit points. It's low. 17 under the tower. It's secured already. But smite down, but that will be at the cost of Doss's life. SK just completely burned down the objective, stunning me, confusing me entirely, and they get out. I mean, they just know how quickly to burn it down. Unfortunately, didn't retreat quickly enough. Peach will throw the ultimate out and catch another kill. That's 2 Barons removed. The engage from the Killer Instinct is there. Certus jumped on Hammerfall from Abadage. 22 kills in 21 minutes. Certus should be able to escape with his life. The rest of SK committing onto the two members of XL. Depth charge thrown out. Odo1 they pulled back. Meganar is primed and up. Here comes Patrick with the killer instinct, but it's too little. It's a little too late. Certus is now fighting himself. Two members of XL. The towers bring pressure, then the inhibitor in the bottom lane, and that's going to be a dead Certus, dead mid laner, at the cost of potentially this inhibitor. Recalls are now coming in, and SK will give up that mid laner for the objectives and for that bottom lane push. Those supers are going to be met by Odo. He's in Meganar now, a little bit tired. Going to be not that full power for the fight. Limit is the first target, and Relevance already joining from behind. But the damage is onto Marcoon. He's the first victim, followed up by Limit. Odo1 then finally joins in, SK on retreat. Exit kick is low, and Certus is forced away. All of a sudden, there's a fight on two fronts. DOS will get run down by Odo1, who's charging up that Meganar.
And SK, they're struggling.
And remember, if anybody is low enough for the execution, the engage power from Patrick is huge. Mega Inferno Bomb tags up at least Patrick. DOS buys some time. Irrelevant had a long-range TP. Flushes into the fight, trying to stay alive long enough. DOS's Dredge Line won't find anything, and Odo gets a gigantic shield. His first kill of the fight will be Irrelevant. All of XL beaten and bruised, but they're backing away, and they survive.
And then as well, Certus just can't get through this front line alone. The members are just too tanky.
As indeed. And as Peach caught out, Ultimate is still on cooldown. And the damage is done. The base is completely open. If SK commits to a Baron, there's double teleports available for XL. They can look for the backdoor opportunity.
The fact that you're 4 versus 5 at the moment, though, gives SK to push out these waves pretty far from the base. Certus on top. You got mid lane covered by exit kick and Irrelevant on the bot side. They need to try and get these waves pushed in and establish themselves in towards Baron and rush it the second that it's up. This means that Peach won't have time to get there, but also it's just a case of you've got time to play off the fact that the waves won't be crashing onto your Nexus towers. SK trying to get themselves into position here, but I don't know if they pushed out these waves far enough. They're on a timer still.
They really are, and on top of that, if they do get themselves a little bit trapped inside the barrel that is the Baron pit, they can just get tagged out and shot down. Both Abadage and Patrick are around level 17, 3.5, 4 items completed. The call looks to be Baron. All of XL are alive and they are nearby. Abadage is starting to back, may need to use that teleport. Marcoon's caught out by a Brawl multi, forced to flash to safety. Patrick's killer instinct forward and Limit trying to buy some time. Look at the burst damage onto Certus. Melee range with the guy said he gets punished for it. Bring the hammer down from Abadage. 2 quick kills and that might be game number 1 in the bag. SK are running for their lives. Exit kick, DOS and Irrelevant need to do something magical as the super minions are pouring into the base. Keep an eye on that poke damage. Keep an eye on those shock blasts. Irrelevant is pinned against the wall and taken out once again. Mega Inferno Bomb buys a couple of seconds of time, but it's 2 members against 5. The minion towers are dropping. The towers are falling. And XL need a little bit more time. Without those minions in the base, the armor is boosted, of course, on that tower. So a couple seconds more. 8 for Marcoon. He's got the Keeper's Verdict. I don't think there's enough time. Nexus turret falls. The Nexus is being burnt down and focused. It's finally over. XL win game 1.
Like, Marcoon was hyper invading in the last game. That's something we're seeing. So some kind of mid laner that can have pressure.
But let's see if he can at least get some gank going in this top side.
Odo1 is the first target once again. Held in place, knocked back and stunned as well. Irrelevant picks up a clean first blood. Marcoon has started off the dragon and Certus pushing onto the tower. Irrelevant, I don't think he knows there's so many members around. Gets caught with the dredge line. He's already sliced, he's looking for the dice and he's taken out by Odo1. And if this is just a straight up front to back, how does Certus find a target? Abadage got himself that Emperor's Divide, which will be huge for the 4 members of SK standing in front of him. Belt has been fired. Baron down to 6,000. Keeper's Verdict gets rid of Peach for now. Patrick tries to rocket jump to safety, and the Emperor's Divide sets the line once again. Certus manages to find the kill onto Abadage, but Patrick is able to escape for now. Marcoon looking to run him down. An exit kick holding off what looks like 3 members of XL. All of a sudden, Irrelevant is knocked back, and Patrick versus Marcoon and Certus. Keep your eyes on exit kick on the left as he's trying to find Limit, trying to find Odo, but they just don't have the speed for now. 1 kill for 2 in favor of SK. Does he fancy himself a fight?
He's just hiding.
Buying time. Look at the rest of the squad. Emperor's Divide used fairly early. Slice over. Marcoon's nearby. Blast Cone will at least get Abba over the wall. The Hex Tech gates are used, but now it's all of a sudden irrelevant to Marcoon, facing down Peach and Abadaga. No one else from XL is around. Abadaga's good, no ultimate available to him, no flash available to him. Dos is over the wall as well. The Blast Cone buys another little bit of time, but Abba is killed by SK. The tension is now turning onto Odoamne, who is run down by the Bash duos of Certus and Irrelevant, and Limit is the next target. They managed to punish the hiding, the deception from Irrelevant, and the fact that they had the Hextech gates unlocks another gigantic advantage.
And the fact that Patrick was bot laners.
Pushing in both top and middle lane. It's 20 seconds for Odo, 13 seconds for Abadage. Patrick already forced to use that rocket jump to safety. Peach trying to buy time with the ulti, but he's being run down by multiple members of SK using that gate to get out of range. The Shuriken's finally dropping him. Limit is up, Abadage is now coming forward. Inhibitor will fall, and SK have taken some poke damage. And Irrelevant is not exactly the most important target. Sand Soldiers fired forward, Dredgeline catches onto Dos. No flash for him, no ulti either. Certus re-engages, he's looking for the kill to Limit, and will find it, but it is at the cost of Exekick's life. Now Certus looking for another one to Patrick, dashes forward, perfect execution is unavailable, goes golden, he gets the double! He pulls it off perfectly, executing XL inside their base. It's now Odoamne versus 4. Another inhibitor will fall, and Odo is so low, he needs to heal up. He cannot stand toe-to-toe with everybody on SK's side. SK will even out the series, make a statement, the composition, and they now turn their attention to the Nexus. Peach is back up, it'll take just a couple seconds, and with that verdict, we are going to game number 3.
And it's something that at least when you've got like the Arcane Shift and that, you can try and avoid some of the Crystal Arrows that are coming through. So it is going to be the Ezreal taken into the bottom side of the map. So
have generated some sort of advantage.
Ward is on the top side as well, so they know where Peach is. He's only going to be coming into the spot, so it's Marcoon's trying to get in ahead.
Limit's got no flash available to him. He's caught out by the Sejuani as well as the Nautilus. And first blood goes to Exekick on the Ezreal to land those Force of Wills and scatter the weaks. Marcoon again looking to jump onto Odo. Got that Hex Flash, immediately does so, and that's a stun connecting. Odo taken out by Irrelevant. 2 kills in about a minute here for SK. Waiting for the rest of the members to come up. Enchanted Crystal Arrow is available for Patrick. Certus coming from behind, flanking with his team. Ash Arrow connects, the follow-up is good, and they turn away from the Herald. Great play from XL. They get the objective, they get the kill, and it lands in Patrick's back pockets.
I'm surprised by how many members of SK actually started to walk up towards that, because you can look at bot side. Exekick's like, oh no, Dos.
Ooh, the engage from Peach gets away from the Dredgeline at least. Unleash Power does some, scatters Wilbur stun up multiple members, and so does the Counter-Strike. That's Limit left for dead. And SK are not done yet. Flash available for Dos if he needs it. Manages to catch out on the minion that actually was thrown forward by Certus, but SK punish XL and find themselves 2 more kills. Or at least dodge the scatter of the week. Peach can come in. No teleport for Irrelevant either. Nature's Grasp should be pretty good. Forces the flash and still gets tagged just on the tip. Engage once more, and Certus will go down. Kill should be secured by Abadaga. The first of the game for him, and importantly, one of the most fed members there for SK. Abadaga is trying to bait out some damage, some abilities. Let's use that distortion of the chains. Crystal Arrow is there for Patrick. Keep your eyes on it. When does he fire? Irrelevant is starting to recall. I think they may just be conceding this dragon, but Marcoon stepped a little too far forward. He is focused and he is shut down.
TP as well.
Now Irrelevant is TPing into the river after a member of his team has already died. He does get poked some damage, but is able to leap away to safety. The rest of XL looking for another target. Dredgeline from Dos goes forward, but there's just not enough damage to take down Odoamne. Unfortunately for them, Peach sticks around in the jungle for too long. He is dropped. Abba's trying to find the angles, but he's only got that static shift for now.
But with Dragon up for 3 minutes, you're totally fine here as SK to continue pushing.
I mean, I think for XL, I need to get some more gold to both Patrick and Abadage. It is, in fact, Peach with the biggest advantage, player versus player. Limit is the first focus here. The tower stays alive just a few moments longer. 1 for 1. Make that a second as the tower now falls. Peach is being chased down as Abadage's got the mobility. He's looking for Certus, and Odo's chasing with him. Exekick and Irrelevant a little too far away. At the end of the day, it's 2 for 2, but the towers have fallen in the middle lane. And Odoamne is now being pushed back. Exekick and Irrelevant can take a second tower after this team fight. And Odo's going to be interrupted from that Poppy W. Odo's looking for more. Can they find any more damage? And the answer is no. 3 kills to XL, 2 towers, and 2 kills to SK.
For the moment, looks like that might be in the bot side here against the Relevant.
The question is, how do they deal with this Jax in the side lane? The answer right now is 2v1. Eleven's going to throw down that Grandmaster. This is jumped on by Abadage, rooted in place. And this is just a beautifully played 2v1. Eventually, more support comes in. The kill goes to Abadage. He's 4-1-2. He's got himself that Night Harvester as well. And with 30 seconds to Dragon, that's nearly perfect timing to at least gain control of the area. They find another kill. That's at least another engage onto DOS, who is shut down where he stands. Limit's quickness is held in place by the prison. No arrow, no Nature's Grasp available to them. Exakick trying to poke on the side lanes, and Irrelevant is coming all the way from base. No TP, he used it just a moment ago. Abadage is hopping over the wall, trying to be a nuisance and distraction. That's the engage from Odo. He's managed to find Margoon, but it's all of a sudden the Scatter the Weak and the Unleashed Power that finds the kill onto Patrick. But Abadage still remains mostly healthy, mostly alive. He needs to deal with the Jax, he needs to deal with an Ezreal. It's a 1-for-2 in favor of XL, but that was scary close.
And you can see the results. XL are getting control of this game, but Peach needs to run.
Once again, the target a little bit disconnected from the rest of the team. Many members of SK should be able to run him down. Can XL do anything in reply? Limit has got the quickness, has found the engage. Abadage jumps forward, but that's a second kill secured by SK. Exakick will be able to use that E to get away from the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. XL have got a couple of options behind the pit, in front of the pit. Abadage needs to get through that Banshee's Veil. Dredgeline connects onto Limit, who runs away for his life. Prison's thrown out. Nature's Grasp is much better than the Sedge Ultimate, and all of a sudden it's XL on the offensive. They've got themselves one already. Irrelevant's running for his life, and Exakick has got the long-range poke. But that was just a significantly better, higher impact ulti from the Maokai. Abadage gets jumped on, caught out, and Irrelevant doesn't have the range just yet. Certus has used the Unleashed Power. The members of XL still keeping that Baron aggro. Irrelevant needs to find the stun, needs to find the CC. But Patrick, as well as Abadage, are still relatively healthy. They can keep poking and prodding. That's Exakick chunked out to 30%. Irrelevant's finally found Abadage, but now on the reply, Odoamne is looking and finding Exakick. The Baron's about to fall in favor of XL, but SK are relying on Irrelevant. He's got too many members to deal with. It's XL finding kill after kill, and the Baron to boot.
The slow whittling that Abadage has been doing is incredible. Now the ult.
Asharo connects, but that was fairly well buffered. Unfortunately, there's too many members of XL close by. Markun throws out the ulti and it doesn't do enough. The Nature's Grasp is zoning away and held Certus just in place, or popped his Banshees rather, for Patrick to find another. 3 members are down. Baron-empowered minions are pouring into the base, and XL are on the verge of securing the series, securing the win, and keeping the dream alive.
Yeah, they'll be able to continue pushing forward. There's no minions at the moment, though, but they're still going to keep hunting. Odo really wants to get this. The cannon minion is the only thing that's left alive.
Odoamne and XL, the journey this year has been wild, and as the Nexus turrets are falling, XL are going to be one step away from the season finals. With this win, they guarantee a minimum of 3rd. If they win one more BO5, they go to season finals, the road to Montpellier.
I'm curious if he's going for Face Rush or Conk, because that's completely different playstyles. Personally, I think I would opt for Ignite with Face Rush,
which would be highly unethical. Anyone might have an explosive level 1 here. Oh, the Garen's in trouble! That is definitely not the way he wanted to start. Adam immediately flashing out. 5-man fight on the top side of the box, but it's a first blood in favor of BDS. Baited and outsmarted, one might say, because 5 members of BDS are still standing, and that's 2 bodies.
Look at this, roam into mid lane. Are they going to make anything happen? The ward doesn't really garner that much information, but it will be enough.
Sheo coming over the wall straight onto Caps. Caps now trying to dash to safety. Flash out, but he still gets hit anyway. Clean response from Sheo. Nice reaction times. Coming in clutch again. Seemingly ready for most of what G2 has prepared for them, as Mickey just absolutely whiffs every ability.
It's not as slow dismounted as he used to be. Still slow, though.
Still slow.
Still slow. Now
Yike
remount. Here
they
he
know
comes.
that Yike is here. He's going to flash. He's going to commit anyway. LeBron just waiting for an opportunity to pulverize. Knocking Yike rather back under tower, but LeBron still taking down the bush now. Put up. Crowny can't even fire back. He's trying to get the arrow down to finish Yike, but he doesn't quite have the damage. Sheo on the way in. Red buff there as well. Crowny so incredibly low. G2 going to get 1 uncontested on the bottom side.
Oh, there's a lot of action mid, isn't there? LeBron already here.
Center of attention. And honestly, makes a lot of sense to see what they can get done here. Rude's going to connect, and that's surely got to be an easy kill. Nuke getting cut down by Airy. Crowny just flying through the air. Little spirit cat. LeBron now running two. Mickey gonna walk away from that one. G2 putting so much attention. Broken Blade very consistently over the last few days going for this Jax. You know, I think just in general absorbing a ton of pressure as we see an engage coming through now, running for his life, all ticking. Ignite, burning, 23 HP. He's gonna get the job done.
Okay, so action back and forth. BDS, though, making plays in the early game. Sheo was...
Brav,
Here we go.
Level 5 to level 3, though, a little bit awkward here. It's Crowny starting to step forward, but Yike's still in the area. LeBron may have overstayed his welcome. Caps coming in on the backside as well. BDS have horribly miscalculated on the bottom side. 2 easy kills picked up for G2. Yeah, and again, we get excited about the lanes very often when it comes to talking about these teams, but both Yike and Sheo, 100% kill participation thus far. If there is a fight happening, they have been a part of it. LeBron now going for the engage, the immediate follow-ups. You see the cleanse, not enough. The stun still coming through, but Hansama manages to make it back under the tower. Caps on the backside with the Cullen. He's going to find Crowny. He's looking for the follow-up on Sheo. A flash out from Sejuani, but Caps isn't done. Sheo just barely able to arch it, assault out to safety. Now the flash over the wall, the immediate follow-up as Rel remounts, and LeBron might find himself in trouble. Not able to take the highway out in the form of Caps. He's desperately trying to get back over the wall, but he does not have the angle. Yike on a killing spree as G2 dominate their bottom side jungle.
But Crowny ended up getting that tower aggro, which just made the play so difficult. Yike now looking for the root.
Walking in, trying to get the slowdown first, immediately gets the follow-up. Root, an easy kill.
Yike is on a
4-0-2.
rampage. Fortunately for Caps, he doesn't grab it, but Mickey already back in the thick of it.
Getting aggressive. Again, the slows coming through, courtesy of that Keystone. Now the follow-up as Yike looks to find the turret hit from Daisy. Mickey gonna grab that kill.
Rush is so annoying to deal with.
Broken Blade again looking for the angle. LeBron has to be careful here. Daisy called out, looking for an MVP. Oh! Mickey instantly finds the engage. LeBron tries to disengage Caps, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Crowny on the backside, holding onto his life for as long as possible, but the Jack's already tearing through that health bar. LeBron taken out of the equation as well. G2 obliterating BDS in the fight. This Rel is looking so damn OP. Paired along the Ivor, and they just cannot be stopped. G2 barreling into the mid lane.
Do you remember Italy Spears? Do you remember them?
Yeah, I do.
Do you remember that they nerfed those things?
Yeah, I do.
Because of this?
Yeah. But you have to hit these to keep spamming them, so. Now Mickey gonna go for the engage onto Adam, trying to delete Hansama. Instantly goes on top of Crowny, but maybe Crowny can get no space. Sheo now trying to come in. Crowny taken out of the equation, but is it enough to win the fight? No, because G2 have another 80 carry on the way. And Jax diving in as well as Cap starts to shred through that health bar. LeBron, so much damage reduction, but it's just not enough. He's getting cold, he's getting cut down. Nuke off to the side, can he turn the fight back? The Counter-Strike coming through the McHales to deny any potential CC. G2 obliterating BDS again on the top side of the map. Baron was always going to be on the table if they could find it. But Nuke now looking for an angle, immediately going under Mickey, just gonna get pulled back. His Caps just continues to free fire, guns ablazing. Sheo, no flash. So much CC to stop him, no vision in the pit. There's just gotta be no way he can get this one, but it's taking so much time. They don't have a lot of members doing damage. Instead, they're gonna turn, they're gonna leap out of the pit, take down one. Crowny's gonna be in trouble now too. Crowny just trying to continue to keep the auto attack going. LeBron needs to land the stun. Caps locked up for a brief moment. He's trying to finish him. Crowny gets the 1-for-1, but the Baron is still the focus, and it's finally gonna get finished by the side of G2. 2 members will get the buff. For all those who have been upset at certain teams qualifying in the past, they have to win a best of 5 to go to Worlds.
And Mickey's on a ward.
He has been spotted completely, now gonna leap out to safety, and immediately he makes the engage work anyway. BDS potentially overcommitting, but now Caps caught out and cut down. Yike coming in over the wall. BDS favored in the fight. Bit of sloppy play from Mickey, the fault from Caps, overconfident there, but now Broken Blade's gonna leap in and find 2 with the stun. Crowny's still untouched on the backside, but they just got too much damage. Too many members barreling down on the bars as Hansama gets the double. Looking for the follow-up, looking to make it 3. Broken Blade taking that away. It's a double-double, and G2 could just look to push down mid.
No soul threat for now, so BDS don't have to overcommit to this objective. Maybe they can catch some retreating G2 members though, or could Adam be caught? Adam trying to zoom out of safety. They wait for the tenacity to fade from the empowered W. Adam just gets picked off. Oh, Baron's up, but I don't think G2 should care about Baron. I think they can just play for top tower.
I think if BDS try to put any more resources into that Baron, G2 just end the game. Looking for a pick onto Mickey X to kick things off. Sheo with a bit of poke. Adam not able to enter the fight. Crowny on the backside, but here comes Broken Blade. Gonna look to find a multi-man stun. LeBron tries to push him away, but Hansama's already in the back line, shredding through health bars left and right. The second 80 carry comes over the wall. Just to add insult to injury, only Mickey will be taken out as Adam runs for the hills. G2 coming down mid lane. They had the gold lead. They outplayed. Now they'll secure the win. Game 1 in this best of 3. Going in favor of G2 Esports.
A very one-sided affair. The level 1 was thwarted by BDS.
Adam Adam getting the Olaf, and overall, this is a power pick in terms of comfort for BDS, just across the board, it feels like. Set!
Bot lane BDS has the pro. Then in mid, bit of back and forth. You can see Caps' HP bars though. That's a
Okay, Ignite now ticking,
bot.
pull back. One shot, but Adam says, I'm gonna make it a 1-for-1. Bloodbath under the tower, but Adam has no TP.
Yeah,
this
no
entire
TP.
wave is getting deleted.
That is completely worth it for Broken Blades.
Obviously the double carry threats of BDS, but now on the bottom side, Crowny caught out. They got the flash in the earlier exchange. Now the Ren's gonna come through, not quite enough to finish the job, but Hansama coming in for one more auto to get it done.
About a potential dive with this massive stacked wave.
Caps now leaping in immediately, he's gonna get stunned up. Nuke does not even hesitate. He's gonna look to grab one. Caps ticking, burning the poison. Will fade away just in time. Shio on the way. Big bomb to finish the job, and now Nuke's looking for a follow-up. He wanted a kill, and he's gonna get one.
Mitigating your damage.
That's true.
On the Ivan.
Is Adam looking for a picks up the axe. CC immune trying to burn through that health bar. Broken Blade needs to land a clean haymaker, but the flash to safety. The ult back, but he's still CC immune. Broken Blade tries to walk back. And no matter how good you are in top lane, Adam on Olaf just does it better.
Wasn't quite in time. Now Mickey knows no summoner's top lane, has the ultimate.
Adam no ultimate, he should just go down here. Sidestep on the hook helps, but doesn't even have the space to do so. Slow coming out from the keystone as well. Glacial. So shutdown comes through for Hansama. Positive sign for the side of G2. Still credit to Adam for finding a kill in what was a disadvantageous lane.
And he should be able to. At the very least, he can get one play. Mickey gonna...
Mickey finding LeBron. The knock immediately going to come through. Hansama waiting over the wall. This is the strong member. The team going to try to shred through Shio. Shio has no defensive stats. The flash out of safety will not be enough. Yike! Taking down Shio. LeBron potentially next. The Q going to connect on the crown shot. Hansama wants to keep this one going. They need more out of this. The knockup coming through. Hansama from downtown! Finding the follow-up as Nuke is now going to be in trouble. Broken Blade waiting, holding on in the meantime, but Nuke finds the perfect stun. The haymaker, where is it going to go? Broken Blade just has to run for his life back into the darkness. Nuke playing on the edge here. TP now coming in. Nuke now needs to get the hell out, but Broken Blade doesn't want to end this play quite yet. Nuke's going to look for one. Nuke flashing over the wall. The seismic back. He tries to finish him off. It's the 1-for-1 on the bottom side.
Shio. Hansama could be in some serious danger.
Hansama's definitely in some serious danger here. Olaf just running through. Can he pull the trigger on the Ren soon enough? The shield's coming out. It's not enough. Olaf's still going. The knockup's not going to work either. He's just going to keep hitting Mickey. He doesn't want to walk under the tower. My God, Adam! He's just absolutely busted, and LeBron going to come in, snipe the kill, and finish the job. Now going to use the quickness to get back to safety.
Can he get away, though?
The shield on Daisy?
Oh, run, LeBron, run, Daisy.
I don't... But might fully upgrade to both jumpers.
Hexgate, so clearly
Complicated the equation.
that they have.
Hexgate now coming through as LeBron might just pitch burn engage. Mickey, where's the hook gonna go? Does manage to find the recon. Can they just delete LeBron before the fight even starts? And they can! They most certainly can! Adam holding onto the LDCC move with the knockup still connected initially. Yike off to the side. Uncontested. Caps doing so much damage! I thought BDS were ahead, but G2 slaughtering them again in the exchange. The double for Caps. He's looking to make it 3, maybe a hat trick on the bottom side.
Broken Blade wasn't even involved. Now he's finding some action. Is he gonna die?
I think he might.
Yes,
Mickey's
W.
coming.
Nice
Haymaker.
find. Wow, okay.
Hook is in.
Wait
Hits
a
the
minute.
minion. Roots up Crowny. They're gonna try to make this work. That was not the best play ever, but now they're gonna suplex Crowny back. Try to dunk him down. He flashes out to safety. Q down. Ooh, a little
Nice
bit of poke on
damage
the
there.
Caps, trying to speed up, just trying to delete the Tristana. Still charmed, however, as they try to take Caps out of the equation. Caps now down, massive shutdown. Mickey has to be careful. Nuke now going to be knocked up. Broken Blade off to the side. Needs to suplex his Casio, but an excellent stun to stop him from doing anything. In the meantime, Adam is tanking 3. Broken Blade manages to fire back. The knockback is there for Shio, but he gets one in exchange. G2 still winning the fight thus far. Crowny and Nuke versus the world. Double carries left standing. Yike creating so much space for Hansama. They need to fight. They need to get something done here, but the spears are starting to stack. Nuke running for his life, and G2 taking the exchange as BDS will hold on to their tier 2 tower, but Hansama, he's not done. Still walking forward, forcing the heal out from Crowny. The hook will go just a little bit wide for Mickey, and the fight will fizzle. Yike just continuing to leash the Baron here as Lebrov desperately fishing for the enemy jungler. Knockup doesn't connect. Crowny should just delete Yike. Yike goes back over the wall, ticking, doesn't quite have the damage. The W! Observers. Playing with
But now this is a window for BDS to stop the Baron.
And Casio can definitely hold on the bottom side. Adam can create a lot of space here. But with no Cassio in the area, this Baron's going to take forever. They're just going to try to shred through Ivern before the fight even starts. There's a two-man knockup coming in from LeBron. BDS forced to retreat. Caps now moving into the mid lane to take a tower. In the meantime, this is going terribly for BDS. Knockback onto Hans is a solid start, but again, there's no follow-up on the side of BDS. Crowning now flashing in. Desperate, he knows this could just be the final fight. Nuke TPing in. The ulti will not connect. He's able to finish it. Nuke on the backside. Nuke could be everything. Eyes on the Cassio. Caps can't cancel the TP. Nuke is trying to single-handedly turn the fight at him. Caught out and cut down, but still, G2 reigns strong in the exchange.
Wow, I can't believe G2 actually won out on this team fight. Nuke doing what he can. Caps, though, needs to make sure that he can get this kill onto Nuke, otherwise the Baron becomes a lot harder. He commits.
Should just be able to take him down here. Nuke does good damage, but not nearly enough with an Ivern shield there as well. And today they look a little lost in these fights. Crowny flashing over the wall, didn't have ultimate when that fight kicked off. Would have loved to follow up on Shio's ultimate. You know, we saw in the backside, Hansama at 4 stack. Crowny does a ton of damage. He finds an isolated target. Doesn't get a chance, and now Shio going golden here. The body slam coming in, but again, no follow-up.
Look at the shield as well. It's crazy the amount of support that Ivern can offer.
Hooked up, chain CC, LeBron right into the backside, trying to find at least multiple members. He's gonna get cut down. Now it's Crowny versus the world, but Caps just has more range. He just shoots faster. His guns are better. His teammates are still alive. It's a quadra.
It's an unofficial penta, Dracos. He got that initial kill onto Sheo as well. Caps cleans up the fight. G2 clean up BDS, and they're looking to end the game.
BDS broken in the last few stages of this game. Could not find a fight on their terms. G2 absolute dominance. More back and forth in the early game, certainly, but in the end, G2 still coming out on top. Clean in these mid to late game scenarios. The one reliable factor in the LEC, G2's performance. And now Penta, official Penta, unofficial Hexa kill.